In this section, we will try to understand the last important aspect of function point, that is internal logical files, ILF. Basically, ILF is a user identified group of logically related data which is maintained by the application itself. In the sense, you can say that ILF is like a data which is maintained by the application. In the sense, you have a screen which you can say that it's a EI which maintains some kind of data, add, update, deletes the data and maintains it. One of the important point to be noted about ILF is that application is in the direct control of ILF. It controls the ILF completely. So you can say that ILF lies completely in the internal application boundary of your application. So if you want to identify ILFs, first thing, they are stored internal to the application. They are maintained through a standardized process of application. In the sense, there is an add, update, modify, delete type of screen. They are user identified. So in the sense, user should know that yes, this is ILF. And the other important aspect is, because you should not map ILFs to database files. So if you have temp files which are been generated or been maintained, they are not counted as ILFs. Normally, when estimation is done, people try to map the technical thing directly with function point. For example, it's very much possible that if you are a developer or a database guy, you will try to map the database design with the ILF. Don't do that, because it's a wrong thinking. ILF, as I said, it's a perspective from the customer. For example, here's a database design which shows that there is one customer and it has multiple phone numbers. So a customer is a parent table and the customer phones is a multiple child table. Now this is a design which you have done from your perspective. Now if customer doesn't think that there are multiple phones, then there is only one ILF. So one is the technical design what you have done, and one is from the user's perspective. If the customer thinks that yes, there is multiple phones, then you can have two ILFs. But if the customer thinks no, that I have only one phone number, but you have still created a child table in order that tomorrow your application can scale up. So that is your design consideration, but it should not be counted as two ILFs when you do estimation in function points. So again, we go ahead and we say that the complexity of ILFs are dependent on two things. One is the record element type and the data element type. So here's a rating table. You don't need to buy the rating table as such. I have just shown you the rating table. Basically, what we'll do is that at the end of the section, we will be having one Excel which is shipped in the DVD itself, which will help you, to take these rating tables and do estimation. So you don't need to buy it. But what I want to say is that for every 5 sections, there is a complexity table that you need to remember.